see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out. Move mountains, we're gonna walk it out. Move mountains, and eyes like the day, eyes unafraid, eyes, and I do it 1,000 times again for you.
Breaking news, the police say that a shooter, believed to be just 19 years old, opened fire at his former high school. A heartbreaking day in Florida, and sadly an all too familiar one.
How many more students are going to have to die just because politicians refuse to take action?
This has happened so many times, and so many times all we get are thoughts and prayers.
I can only say tonight that the prayers of the American people are with you. Hearts go out and prayers go out.
I come to offer the love and prayers of a nation.
Here at the White House, the victims and families have constantly been in our thoughts and prayers.
The adults let us down. At this point, they're going to be gone by midterm election because you are either with us or against us at this point.
High school students are refusing to let thoughts and prayers be the end of the story.
Students are expected to walk out of their schools.
There are hundreds of students coming outside here.
Point out that these are student-organized events, really powered by social media.
Starting to realize, wait, why is no one in Washington doing anything?
Hi, Jen.
Hey.
How was the march?
It was amazing.
Who's your favorite speaker?
The 11-year-old girl.
Yeah.
She was, wow, no words. Yeah.
That's cool. Thanks.
Gun violence, who are simply statistics instead of vibrant, beautiful girls that full of potential. It is my privilege to be here today. I am indeed full of privilege. My voice has been heard. I am here to acknowledge their stories, to say they matter, to say their names, because I can, and I was asked to be. For far too long, these names, these black girls and women, have been just numbers. I'm here to say never again for those girls too. I am here to say that everyone should value those girls too. People have said that I am too young to have these thoughts on my own. People have said that I am a tool of some nameless adult. It's not true.
Rise up, love, lift your hands. I stand with you cause I understand. Ain't here to judge, just to take a stand. The greater plans, the creator's plan. Let's all rise like the day began. Reach out and touch with the Savior's hand. On rock we stand like his native land. Let the ways of love be the ways of man. These days we dance between love and hate. Don't know the date, so we stay awake. A knee we take for our soul's sake. New victory off our old faith. A president that controls with hate. He don't control our fate.
Our voices are powerful and our votes matter. We must educate ourselves and start conversations that keep our country moving forward, and we will. We hereby promise to fix the broken system we've been forced into and create a better world for the generations to come. Don't worry, we've got this. The people of this country now see past the lies. We've seen this narrative before. For the first time, the corrupt aren't controlling our story. We are. The corrupt aren't manipulating the facts. We know the truth. Shooting after shooting, the American people now see one thing they all have in common: the weapons. Politicians either represent the people or can.
Spread the word! Have you heard? All across the nation! We are going to be a great generation!
As
As students, as youths, decided that if adults weren't going to take action, we would.
We see is light. 'Cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. Because when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And raise a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you, someone will come running to take you home. Raise a glass to all of us. Tomorrow there'll be more.
How'd you like the march?
It was so empowering.
Who's your favorite speaker?
Shit, I forget her name.
It's okay. Describe her.
The girl from South Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was just really riveting with the words that she chose and just like her message overall. So it was super empowering.
No gun-related legislation has been passed in this country since 2008, 10 years ago. Since 2008, there have been at least 95 mass shootings in this country, and hundreds and thousands more just senseless violence on the cities of our nation, and cities like Miami, Chicago, and Baltimore. It needs to stop. People believe that the youth of this country are insignificant. People believe that the youths have no voice. When Joan of Arc fought back English forces, she was 17 years old. When Mozart wrote his first symphony, he was 8 years old. To those people that tell us that teenagers can't do anything, I say that we were the only people that could have made this movement possible. Together, we will use our voices to make sure that our schools, churches, movie theaters, and concerts, and our streets become safer without having them feel like prisons. If teachers start packing heat, are they gonna arm our pastors, ministers, and rabbis? Are they gonna arm the guys scanning tickets at the movie theater? Are they gonna arm the person wearing the Mickey Mouse costume at Disney? This is what the National Rifle Association wants, and we will not stand for it. We would not need metal detectors and clear backpacks and more weapons in our streets if there weren't weapons of war in the hands of civilians.
About the march.
It was fucking amazing.
Was it?
Yes.
Who was your favorite speaker?
Probably Edna Gonzalez, just because she's an icon of our generation, and like that's my hero. So yeah.
6 minutes and about 20 seconds. In a little over 6 minutes, 17 of our friends were taken from us, 15 were injured, and everyone, absolutely everyone, in the Douglas community was forever altered. Everyone who is there understands. Everyone who has been touched by the cold grip of gun violence understands. For us, long, tearful, chaotic hours in the scorching afternoon sun were spent not knowing. No one understood the extent of what had happened. No one could believe that there were bodies in that building waiting to be identified for over a day. No one knew that the people who were missing had stopped breathing long before any of us had even known that a code red had been called. No one could comprehend the devastating aftermath or how far this would reach or where this would go. For those who still can't comprehend because they refuse to, I'll tell you where it went. Right into the ground, 6 feet deep. 6 minutes and 20 seconds with an AR-15, and my friend Carmen would never complain to me about piano practice. Aaron Feist would never call Kira Miss Sunshine. Alex Schachter would never walk into school with his brother Ryan. Scott Beagle would never joke around with Cameron at camp. Helen Ramsey would never hang out after school with Max. Gina Montalto would never wave to her friend Liam at lunch. Joaquin Oliver would never play basketball with Sam or Dylan. Elena Petty would never. Kara Lugren would never. Chris Hickson would never. Luke Hoyer would never. Marquine Duque Aguiano would never. Peter Wang would never. Alyssa Al-Hadaf would never. Jamie Guttenberg would never. Meadow Pollock would never.